Let's kick things right off. Welcome to today's explainer. If you've been banging your head against the keyboard because your AI text sounds, well, literally like a generic robot wrote it, you are exactly where you need to be. Today, we're diving straight into Lecture 4 of AI Marketing 101, AI Copywriting for Ads, Landing Pages, and Emails. We're going to demystify the whole process and transform that bland, cookie-cutter output into a heavy-hitting, professional-grade marketing kit. So let's get to work. Here's our game plan for today. We'll start with a profitable copy kit, hit the golden rule of copy, break down 3 formulas for success, actually build your kit, and finish up with the absolutely crucial human pass. Starting right off with Section 1, the profitable copy kit. So when we talk about AI copywriting, I need you to understand that we aren't just telling an AI to spit out random paragraphs. No way. We are building a tangible, comprehensive, professional-grade copy kit tailored to a specific niche. Think about this for a second. $500 to $2,000. That isn't just a made-up number. That is the real-world value clients are happily paying right now for the exact deliverable you're about to learn how to build today. It's not theoretical at all. It's a market-tested, highly valuable asset. Now, to actually command that kind of value, your kit has to hit a few specific marks. The whole shebang consists of 3 ads, 1 landing page, and 1 sales email. But, and this is a massive but, they all need to be fueled by the audience research you've already put together in our earlier marketing foundation lectures. You know that research brief? The AI absolutely needs that as fuel to function properly. Without it, you're just driving on empty. Moving right along to Section 2, the golden rule of copy. Okay, before we even think about touching an AI prompt, we have to lay down the ultimate foundational rule of successful copywriting. Because listen, if you miss this, I don't care what AI tools you have, nothing is going to save your campaign. Just look at the difference here. Bad copy says, our app has 47 features. Basically, it's just bragging about a product. Boring, right? But good copy? It says, stop losing Saturday to meal prep. Boom, that hits home. Lazy AI talks about products, but smart AI, the kind guided by your deep research, talks about human problems. Let me repeat that, because it's absolutely crucial. AI without research writes about products. AI with research writes about problems. This little mindset shift, it is literally the heartbeat of effective marketing. It takes those generic, boring feature lists and turns them into irresistible solutions. You already have their pain points in their exact words from your prior research, so use them. That is the entire difference between copy that gets totally ignored and copy that actually gets clicks. Which brings us to Section 3, 3 formulas for success. Look, you really don't need to reinvent the wheel to start generating conversions. You just need to lean on these 3 exact structures depending on what asset you're building. First up, we've got PAS, problem, agitate, solve. This is your go-to for ads. Second is AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. This is the heavy hitter for landing pages. And finally, the 4-line email, which breaks down into context, value, proof, and a single ask. That one is absolutely perfect for outreach. Let's zoom in on that first one for a second. We use the PAS formula, problem, agitate, solve, as our absolute workhorse for short posts and ads. It's a classic for a reason. When you're prompting your AI, you've got to make sure it pulls the problem lines directly from the audience's own phrases in your research brief. You want to agitate their frustrations using their exact words right before you swoop in and offer your product as the natural, obvious solution. All right, Section 4, building your copy kit. Now it's time to actually get our hands dirty and put these structural formulas into practice. Let's start with those 3 ads. Here is the pro move. Ask the AI to generate 5 different PAS ad options based on your loaded prompt and research brief. Then, you step in as the actual human expert and ruthlessly kill the weakest 3. Just trash them. Keep the best 2, and then heavily edit them. How? By going in and replacing every single generic word with a highly specific one. Remember, specificity sells. Next up on the list is your landing page. When you're working with the AIDA framework, you have to avoid the total amateur mistake of just throwing one massive prompt at the AI and crossing your fingers. Don't do that. Instead, build it out section by section. Prompt for some headline options first, then pick the winner. Then prompt for the lead section, then the proof section, and finally wrap it up with your call to action, or CTA. Doing it this way means you can carefully evaluate and cherry pick the absolute strongest elements every single step of the way. And finally, the sales email. I want you to burn this rule into your brain. If they can read it on a phone lock screen, you win. Seriously, when you generate your 4-line email, the AI is inevitably going to make it like 3 times too long. AI just loves to be wordy, right? So you need to apply this golden rule of screen real estate and ruthlessly cut that email down live until it fits into that rapid, punchy, easily readable format. Almost at the finish line. Section 5, the crucial human pass. Listen up, because this is the most important step we're covering today. This is the mandatory 5-minute editing phase that completely separates you from every lazy AI user out there. This human polish, it's exactly why clients are paying you, not a machine. By following these 4 exact steps, you guarantee your copy reads naturally and actually converts. Step 1. Cut the first sentence. I mean it. AI always writes this useless, throat-clearing warm-up sentence, and your readers just don't have the patience for it. Step 2. Swap out lazy adjectives for hard numbers or specifics. Step 3. Read it out loud. Seriously, if you wouldn't say it in real life, rewrite it. And step 4. Stick to 1 idea per sentence. Keep it punchy, keep it clear, and keep it impactful. All right, enough theory. It's time to take action. Your lab assignment for today should take you about 45 minutes. I want you to build your complete copy kit for your specific niche using your research brief. That means those 3 ads, 1 landing page, and 1 email. Do that crucial human pass we literally just talked about, and once you're done, I want you to isolate and post your single strongest ad, and make sure you note which audience phrase from your research it's built upon, because we might just pick it for a live teardown. Now, once your copy is totally locked in and polished, you're going to be perfectly positioned for our next explainer. We'll be diving headfirst into AI image generation, where we're going to create stunning, high-converting visuals to match the exact text you just wrote today. It's going to be a lot of fun. But before you go, as you sit down at your keyboard to start prompting, I want you to ask yourself this one final provocative question. Will your AI copy sound like a cold, calculating machine, or will it actually solve a real human problem? That right there is the ultimate test of your new skills. Keep your focus on the human element, do that essential human pass, and you are well on your way to mastering the art of the profitable copy kit. Class dismissed, and happy building!